I am the Lord my God. I alone am the Lord my God. I have no other. Let's talk a little bit about authority versus power. Who has authority over me? Me. I'm the only one. In fact, you as an individual are the only one who ever has had authority over yourself, and will continue to do so. Now, that doesn't mean that other people won't try to claim authority over you. In fact, that's one of the great games of this species. They try to claim authority over each other. And when the claim of authority doesn't work, what do? They try to overpower each other. You can have power, but it doesn't mean you have authority. This is one of the fatal flaws of their argument. And they really have no argument, because when they do want power and demand authority over other people, and they're not giving it to them, what do? They use the violence of the state, or the violence of the church, or, the violence, the point of a gun at someone's head, or the knife to the throat. And they like doing this because they think that violent behavior magically gives them authority. Clearly, we can see in spiritual texts, religious texts, that oftentimes people would claim authority. They never had anything to back them up other than violence. That's just the reality of it. You may be asking, well, what about the people who are harassing you? Don't they have authority over you? No. In fact, they have such little power that they have to try to get the state to take action against me, because, after all, they have reached the limit to what they can do in regards to their ability to do much of anything to me without breaking some pretty serious laws. Oh, and it's so wonderful about how these people who break the law claim to love the law. They don't love the law. They love what it can do for them. This is another human game of, we can use the law, the agency of the state, violence. We can use violence against people we don't like. It's really rather pathetic. And these people sit there and think that they're all powerful. They think that they're some great superheroes or some great beings. They think, and even in their wickedness, they see themselves as powerful, demonic beings or whatever, with horns and wings, and, wings that stretch across the sky and block out the sun and blah, 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 right? Well, the reality of it is that, their wickedness makes them the creepy crawling things. That's right. They're slugs, they're snails, they're toads, they're worms. They're the weak, slimy, creeping, crawling things. Oh, but, when they do occasionally wrap one of their little proboscis around someone and scream that they have ultimate power, it can be distressing for people, because most people don't deal with sociopaths in that way. They go, oh, no, that's YouTube, that's something over there, that's not real, it's something other. So they don't understand why it's happening to them. I know why it's happening to me. I know exactly why it's happening to me. The reason that it's happening to me is because I have dared from the beginning of my YouTube career to basically proclaim the truth. What is the truth? I alone am the Lord my God. I made a video saying, I am Christ. Now, of course, I explained in a later video, several times, several videos over the course of my YouTube career, being on here close to 10 years and having some of these creepy crawling things, attached to my foot for close to the entire time, although they keep shifting forms. Oh no, I'm not a snail, Nick. I'm a slug. Oh, but now I'm a worm. Oh, but now I'm a leech. Oh, but now I'm this or whatever, what the fuck ever. And they expect me to believe their parlor trick. But the reality of it is I see their essence. I see their essence. I know what they are. So, basically, and for those of you at home, the word Christ is a title. It means anointed one. Jesus himself said, "Are ye not gods?" It says in the scriptures. Every spiritual teacher throughout history has been there saying, you individuals, you humanities, you are your own gods. You are supposed to grow and become something great, something wonderful. It's only the institutions that use violence and demand authority over you that tell you that you're some worthless thing, full of sin and wickedness and blah blah blah. Well, here's the reality of it with wickedness. There's this thing called ethics. I have ethics. I do have ethics. A lot of people have ethics, but my haters, they don't choose ethics. They choose force. And they choose to dominate through violence, through the use of power, illegitimate power. And they desire to claim authority, this fantasy, this delusion of authority over other people is the reason why they're so fucking stressed out all the time. Because they don't feel that they have authority over themselves. And they know they have power over others, and they want authority over others. But deep down in the back of their mind, deep in their heart, they know that they have no authority over me. Why? Again, I alone am the Lord my God. I have no other. That goes for each and every individual. I don't have authority over any one of you. Not any one of you, nor do I want it. I don't want authority over any of you. I want you to learn, I want you to grow, I want you to have ethics, I want you to enjoy your lives. I don't want authority over you. Why? Why should I have authority over you? I can't live your life, you live your life. Power? Do I want power over other people? No. I want power with other people. I want to socialize, and I want to network, and I want to work with people and cooperate and grow as a human being. I don't want power over other people. Yet, we can see from YouTube, and we can see examples of the state, the government, institutions, right? They're all about power over others. I mean, you go to a DMV, look how much power they have over you. They force you to stand in line for hours. I mean, they basically treat people with contempt. I mean, you go to get on a plane and you have some government employee sticking their hands up your ass. I mean, looking for, God knows what. And it's just so many lies and propaganda to get to the people to give up their own power, and what's worse, to give up their own authority, and they do. They actually fucking do. It's insane. So that is why I am going to make a commitment to myself to continue to preach the truth. And if you like it, great. I'll answer your comments. Love to have you. If not, There's a million other channels for you to watch. A billion other videos for you to watch. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like or thumbs up, you don't have to do anything. You can simply click the little mouse button and move on. Because the reality of it is that when I say I alone am the Lord my God, it doesn't affect you in the least. It has nothing to do with you. Now, if you think it does have something to do with you, maybe you should do some self-knowledge seeking. Maybe you should look inside yourself and wonder why it bothers you so much for someone to claim authority over their own lives. Because the reality of it is that when you acknowledge your own individuality, when you acknowledge your own godhood, as we are all sons and daughters of God, and people are clueless to the fact for the most part. Well, you know what? I'm done pretending to be clueless. And, I know I'm gonna have quite the fight ahead of me. So be it.